The biggest praise other than cow that I've heard from Mario Kart World has been that the Rainbow Road of this game is insane. I have avoided every single thing, every clip, every video. I haven't played online, and there is no Rainbow Road in free roam. So I have not played this at all so that we can get my pure reactions for Rainbow Road. I have not played 50cc, and I have not played Special Cup whatsoever. So, you might be thinking, what character do you have? Now, up to this point, as I've said, I made it a point to try to play all enemy characters, except for Special Cup. Now, if you've been on my channel long enough, you'll know there is one very specific character that I absolutely adore. Rosalina, baby! Oh my gosh, I have loved Rosalina forever. Like, since she was introduced, I'm like, gender envy. Look at this queen! Look at this queen! And then, like, Tor gave her this gorgeous dress and this amazing outfit, and instantly I'm like, I'm playing that for Rainbow Road. 100% without a doubt. You know what? We can go her full combo from Mario Kart Tour. Because Stellar Sled was also a part of Mario Kart Tour. And just hope that it's a good kart. So, we have Acorn Heights, Mario Circuit, Peach Stadium, and Rainbow Road. Now, I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't say I've seen quite a lot of Acorn Heights. I've seen Mario Circuit and Peach Stadium. I actually have just recently, like the last place I went into free roam was Acorn Heights. So, with that being said, we're going to jump into this, and I'm just realizing how long the intro is. I am so sorry. Anyway, all that being ignored, it's 150cc time, baby. Alright, just like a bowling alley, we just got to bowl a strike. Just straight on down. And honestly, like, Peach Stadium is probably one of the ones that I'm not as excited for. It's kind of weird, though, because, like, it kind of reminds me a lot of Mario Kart 8 Stadium for like, Mario Circuit. Or Mario Stadium, whatever that was, where it was like a figure eight and there was Peach's castle in it. And then Mario Circuit usually is like one of the first tracks, so it being flipped to be one of the last. It's almost like they kind of like reversed the order of difficulty, which is just kind of interesting to me. But, I mean, this track kind of reminds me of two things. It reminds me of Wild Woods, and it reminds me of the Keebler Elf House. Which, to be fair, Wildwood's already reminded me of that. This is just doing even more of that job for me. I kind of like it. You know, you've got these, like, gigantic leaves. Kind of also similar to, like, Mario Party DS. Which, man, such an underrated Mario Party game. Which might seem like a weird take, but to be fair, I did grow up with Mario Party DS a little bit. Wasn't my, like, mainstay Mario Party, but it was definitely one of them. And then I proceeded not to play, like, any of the other DS ones. I don't know. Like, I just never really had the chance to, and they didn't look as interesting to me, to be honest. Okay, not sure if that was great to throw the bomb back or try to go forward, but figured that would be good. Oh, there's a glide ramp here? Okay. Okay, I'm here for that. It's, like, so short, but there's so many different paths here. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, because the other potential problem would have been a blue shell. So I'm actually quite okay with it being lightning. Okay. Could probably ride on that wall, but I was not going to risk that. What, do you think I'm going to try to get, like, tree sap on this beautiful dress? Nah. Girl, you're crazy. Oh, that's close. That was so close. And I'm now learning that you can, in fact, trick on the acorn. What a weird game. What... Oh my god. I love this game, though. It's just so goofy. Uh-oh. Okay. So, unfortunately, we did miss the item. But if we avoid all of the acorns and the bugs right behind us, then we're fine. We're good. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to get the hang of this game a little bit. That's honestly, that's kind of how I felt after a little bit. Because like free roam does help with like tricks, wall running, grinding, all that stuff. But it's time to go on to the next track. Well, I did not buy any cookies. Probably for the better. I do not need any more cookies. And we are just passing a challenge that I did for a YouTube short. You're wondering, that is the leaf jump, the vine leaf jump. Man, it's so weird. Normally I'm not promoting like YouTube shorts, but it's something that you don't see in like an actual video. So now it's like a standalone thing that I can just be like, hey, watch this. Oh, wow. Okay. Yo, is this Mario Kart or is this Pikmin? Because, like, straight up Pikmin vibes right now. Okay, I do have HDR off, so that's fine. Okay. And we can get some more coins now, though. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm glad I did not go for that rail, because I was like, man, I missed the rail. That would have been so nice to go on. No! Oh, if it came a little bit sooner, I could have tried to do the ground shroom dodge. I forgot, that's also that's another thing I've really been wanting to try to do. Because I have done quite a lot of different blue shell dodges in this game so far, and that's just one that I'm missing. But I mean, if I have to redo any cup, it would make sense to be special cup. Okay. God, I'm so glad I know not to go towards that pipe. A less experienced me would have definitely gone for it, though. Ooh. Oh. Sunshine Mario! Listen, dude, I played as you so much off camera. There is no reason for you to be jealous right now. Like, legit. And he's stealing my coins! This is rude. I'm so behind right now. Like, it's not even funny. Oh god, it's basically Mario Circuit 3 that we have left. And I missed the item? Oh, that's so bad. Wait, hold up. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna lose to the bug. Wait, blue shell? Yo! The blue shell! Oh my gosh, blue shell coming in clutch for us. Let's go. I mean, Parabitty Buggy is still... I'm not sure. Do I find it cute? Do I find it a little weird? It's got like bulging eyes going out of his head. I think normally I find it mildly cute. In that picture though, it's mildly terrifying. After this race, it's Rainbow Road. That is a very, very long but straight track. Just looks like a long piece of string that just got laid down, and it's just like, here we go. That is the track. But honestly, like, joking aside, this might be an unpopular opinion. I don't mind the transition tracks. Look, don't get me wrong, I like the 3-lappers more, and I do wish that there were more 3-lappers inside of this mode, because you have knockout mode specifically dedicated for the idea of, like, the transition tracks. So I do find it a little bit weird when it comes to, like, that sense. But at the same time, like, I do like them for what they are. Like, I like the idea of them. It's just kind of neat, because you get to, like, go through a portion of Moo Moo Meadows. And then you get to go through, like, some of Mario's Stadium. And, like, that's just kind of cool. You know, it gives it a very like immersive type of vibe to it. Now, granted, I'm curious in verses if you can, because I noticed there was a connection type of thing. If you can choose what track connects to what, then I'm down for that. Because then you can do some like really weird stuff with that, and I just think that would be kind of cool.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Not again.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It got a little bit scary. Jennifer Coolidge just hitting us like we're a villager, which honestly has not happened since like the first or second video, which is kind of wild if I do say so. Oh gosh. Oh, and then the cops. Oh my god, we're like right at the end too. Oh, that blue shell was horrible for us. It's not done yet, but I'm a little concerned. Because we don't have a lot of coins. Third place is not going to give us a lot of items, and I have not been doing that great, like, outlining during this cup. God, bitty bug! Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Maybe. I want to get closer, though. Feather actually would have been kind of hype there, though. The luck. The luck. See? See, sometimes you just gotta be bad. You gotta let the game do your bidding. Sometimes that's all you gotta do. Is just stay back. I could have been clutch. I could have gone for a green snipe. But if I would have gone for the green snipe, I would have been punished. So it was literally better to do nothing. Mario Kart is so funny. Okay, we've been riding on the coattails of, let me check here, a bug. And yet we're about to just go into the most iconic track of all of Mario Kart, which is currently a straight line on the map. Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting, but sure. Sure. Oh, okay, I see. Bro, that's not Rainbow Road, that's Asgard. Dude, that's just straight up Asgard. We're gonna see Thor and Loki. Yo, Loki is gonna appreciate this dress. Loki might actually want to, like, use his powers to mirror the dress that we're wearing, just to be as fashionable as us. Honest to God. Sorry, honest to Odin. Oh my gosh, thank you, Heimdall. Yo, thank you, Heimdall! Holy crap. That's not the word I was about to say. That map, though. What in the world? Mate, who made this? What god cried so we could have this road? Oh my god, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just complete stained glass that's crumbling. Man, this is what, like, when we saw, like, the Smash Brothers Kirby reveal trailer, like, this is the vibe that we kind of, at least I kind of thought of a little bit. Wait, were they random characters? Because I got Spike, but I saw some Nabbits. Ow! I was behind Luigi and still got blued! Guys, chill. chill. Oh, and they've got road switching too. Yes. Oh, that's great. Get out of here. Get out of here, Cataquack. Okay, well that's a bummer. Wait, we're no longer on the road? We get a little bit of water in here too? Mate, and the Luma's just on the side glowing up? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Did they, like, mash up different rainbow roads? Is that, like, the vibe? Because that was the train from 64. It's very, like, twisty, like, in 7 and a little bit of 8. Yo, we about to go to Disney? Okay, that's what they did. They did like a Rainbow Road like mixtape. Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean they did a Rainbow Road mixtape? Oh my god, this is awesome. Like, I'm not even a fan of Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road, but that's so cool. And they even change how the rainbow is to be, like, panels? Mate. Okay, this makes up for the fact that, like, this isn't in free roam. Like, I can understand why people were saying you could not do this in free roam. Yo, I'm pretty sure that was a mixture of Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road and just straight up a stage from Mario Galaxy. Like, no joke. Nah, dude. Why does that look like GameCube? Why does that look like a glorified... Hello? Robo DK and the dinosaur are here too! Everyone is here, Rainbow Road Edition! Oh, we're going crazy. We're going crazy. Wait. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of DS vibes here too. Okay. I'd be more upset about Bitty Buggy, but I do see the blue. And that is going to go for him. Yeah, squash that bug on the rainbow. That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I have to use that. Oh. Oh my god, that's serotonin overload. Oh my god, hang on, let me just reboot. Let me just reboot. Sorry. I need to say this in the most articulate words that I can muster right now. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. As somebody that did not like Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road, I felt that it was lacking. It was just... It didn't live up to the hype of a Rainbow Road, in my opinion. Granted, you guys might feel differently. Like, it was still a nice track, but as a Rainbow Road, it was kind of a letdown for me. And then the DLC kind of brought that hype back for Rainbow Road. You know, we got some Wii, we got 7, 2 of the best Rainbow Roads of all time, and they somehow did this crazy like rap mixtape of every Rainbow Road, and still made it feel like its own thing. Like, every transition felt natural. Even going into the random, like, starry river thing, which might... Is that, like, a Paper Mario reference? Is that... Because there was some kind of star sea in the original one. I didn't play it. But, like... Man... I have no words. I had no words. Apparent by my screaming. I don't think it's an understatement to say they cooked. Honestly, I know there's been a lot of complaints about the transition tracks. I do have a few gripes, like I've said throughout this playthrough, of wishing they showed more of the 3-lappers in Grand Prix. You know, I heard online focuses mainly on transition tracks. But, like, what they have here and what they showcase is so cool. Like, the rest of Special Cup isn't that great. But this, god dang. Y'all put out a feast. Y'all put out some crazy frickin' feast for us. Oh my god, look at that trophy. Look at that trophy. Man, somebody's gonna custom make that and start selling those. Honestly, if I had the money, I would buy that trophy. Like, just straight up. Just saying. Just saying. That's it, though. That is every single Grand Prix inside of Mario Kart Pro. This is one of those games that I've been waiting for a decade. And now, having played it, it was worth the wait. Yes, we had Mario Kart 8, we had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we had DLC, we had Tour, we had Home Circuit. We were not without Mario Kart. But it was a very different vibe. I was kind of out on Mario Kart 8. My biggest gripe about 8 was I felt there was not enough shortcuts in it. A lot of it, to me, felt like there was so many paths that it was like one or two routes, maybe a shortcut here and there, just a tiny little mushroom cut, and that was it. And it wasn't all the tracks. I felt the Booster Course Pass, for the most part, did really well with that, but it also went through a lot of tracks that Tour went through. So a lot of the thoughts from Tour kind of also carried over. And if you watch my playthrough on those, you'll know that I did really love the Booster Course Pass. It brought a lot of new life into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it made me excited about the game again. But I was ready to see more. For me, it's about the style as much as it is about the gameplay. And World does both of those things very well. It is a very stylistically beautiful game, and just getting to explore that world in free roam is exciting to me. Even if I'm just driving around aimlessly, wondering if I'm gonna find a challenge or find a random coin somewhere, that's cool for me. I really enjoy that. And, like, the tracks, so many of them, they're gorgeous, they're well put, and they're just fun. They're very fun. Now, with all of that being said, this is all my very early impressions. Some of you guys might be like, oh, you're just inflating for the video, or, you know, right now you're in the honeymoon phase of World, and later you might feel differently. And that honestly could be true. With any game, there are going to be growing pains. When 8 came out originally, I was so hyped and so excited about that game. The thing is, though, for this game, I'm seeing so many shorts, like, just great Koopa Ruins, or great Question Block Ruins, sorry, has had so many videos and so many shorts of people just doing different routes, different shortcuts, going off the track, using like tricks on the rings to be able to skip a bunch of the tracks, seeing what's faster, seeing what's better, and different items making different paths better for you. And you get to really craft your own experience. It makes for the game being very natural. It's very nuanced. And I think in that vein, it can survive for a very, very long time. It's something that I am personally going to play for a very long time. Because out of all the Mario Karts, is this my favorite? I don't know. There's that nostalgic factor. But I'm leaning towards... maybe. This might be, if not my favorite, one of my top favorites of the entire series. And I do not say that lightly. This is coming from somebody who also really loved Scarlet and Violet, but said, if it wasn't for all of those glitches, it would probably be my favorite Mario Kart of all time. But, like, for me, I'm a sucker for cosmetics. I'm a sucker for weird things. A lot of people are saying there's no Diddy Kong, there's no Petey Piranha, there's no Funky Kong, there's no this, there's no that. To me, normally it would be like, this is the game, strictly, here you go. 8 set a very different precedent where it is possible now to see more game later in the future. And the fact that we don't have more costumes for Donkey Kong and Pauline is a little weird. But it opens up the gate to maybe they'll do some DLC to tie into Bonanza. You know, some of the world, it's like the world border, it's very open still. There's ridges where if they wanted to, they can expand the map to have you go through free roam or have, like, I don't know, some kind of like a warp pipe to where you go to like a DLC map or just have DLC tracks. There's a lot they could do. They could do costume DLC. Who knows? We're talking about like a company that just randomly one day was like, oh yeah, by the way, here's some Mercedes DLC. We don't know what Nintendo's gonna do. They're weird. And that's what makes them fun. But that being said, I should also note there is also the course of how expensive the game is. I was fortunate enough to be able to get it with the bundle. So yes, for me, it technically was basically a $500 game. But I also got like the console with it. So, you know, I needed another Switch. But I do think that is one of the biggest unfortunate things, is that it is such a fun game, and it is such a great game. But it's going to take a while for more people to be able to experience the game because of that price point. But it's one of those things where I will say, if you are really interested in Mario Kart, if you love the series, if you have been a do or die fan from as long as you can remember, your first game playing, or maybe even recently, you know, maybe you weren't a big fan of Mario Kart for a long time, but I don't know, 7 or 8 got you like really into the series. I do think that this is a good game to explore and be able to play. If you can't get it right now, that's okay. I hope that if you do want to play it, you're able to, whether it be your own copy or whether it be somebody else's. My opinions are going to differ from others. For me, I love the free roam. I love all of the different things of this game. And genuinely, I'm excited to see what the rest of Switch 2 has to offer. And I'm excited to just have Mario Kart along with that ride. Anyway, though, guys, that is going to be it for the Grand Prix portion of this playthrough. Of course, we do still have the Knockout Tour portion of this playthrough, which I have experienced on my own, but I do still want to 3-star 150cc. And if there is anything else after that, I do plan on doing that as well. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Show us out with everyone known love. Brother, mother, father, iguana. I'll see you guys next time. Keep it safe. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see a playlist of one of my many playthroughs on the channel, as well as a fun video up above it. And if you look over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see another video either from my channel or one of my friends' channels. Either way, it's sure to be a fun time. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Keep it safe.